In this video, I am going to explain to you how to reserve a reading inside of Torah Readers. After you log in to Torah Readers, the first thing you will see is your reading center. Here at the top, you have quick links to jump to different areas of the page. Additional information is provided here, for instance, the next service date and how many reading assignments you have left to reserve. As we scroll down, we get to the tabs that show us our current reading assignments. These are readings that I have reserved or an administrator has assigned me to. This is a consolidated list including weekday readings, Shabbat readings, holiday readings, and Megillah readings. Here we can see a holiday reading, and down here we can see a Megillah reading to which I have assigned myself. Here we can see that there's 3 readings from Parshat Tetzaveh that I have decided to read this year. At any time, I can click on the Parsha and go into the details about that reading and actually use the online tikkun to learn to chant my reading. Additional capability here is the ability to print my readings. So if I want a list of all my upcoming readings, I can do that through the print dialog. Coming back to the interface, the first thing I want to do is to reserve a reading. I click on Reserve a Reading tab. What I see here, once again, is a consolidated list of all the parshiot that have been made available to my congregation to select. Over here, we see the schedule, the date, and here the status of the parsha, how many people have signed up to read this specific parsha. We see that in most of these, there is going to be up to 9 aliyot, including the Haftarah. And down here, we can see any special notes about this parsha, for instance, Shabbat Zachor, Shabbat HaChodesh, and so on. We find the parsha that we want to sign up for, and we click on the link here. It opens a specific page with details about this parsha. Once again, I have quick links to go to any of my dashboards. We have information about the service, how many assignments, how many assigned to me. Now I have 1 assigned to me in this parsha, and I can scroll down and I can find it here. I can release that reading, or I could claim another reading. In this case, I want to claim the Shlishi. So I click on the Claim This Reading, and now I have been assigned to this reading. I can put in any specific comments here regarding the reading, if I'm reading in honor of someone, for instance, so that the Gabbai will be able to know the reason why I'm reading this. If I want to go and look at the reading, I can do that by clicking on this icon here. This will load an interactive tikkun of the parsha. I am not going to go into details here about the functionality of the tikkun. This can be seen in an additional video. We'll click back, and we can now proceed to reserve additional readings, or go back to my reading dashboard and reserve additional readings in other parshiot. As we can see here, we come to Parshat Tetzaveh. We can see that there's 2 open assignments here. There's 10 planned aliyot. Here we can see there's a split reading to enable an additional aliyah. Here we can see that some people have been assigned to these different readings. Here's 2 readings which I've assigned myself to, and another one down here. And there's 1 reading left, which is the Haftarah. If I want to load the Haftarah to see exactly what is being read, I can do that. The information provided here tells me how many verses are available in this reading. Here, I can colorize based upon colors that are defined by your synagogue. Coming back, we can now return to my schedule. Additional information that we can see here on the home page includes my past readings. So here we see a list of all of the past readings that have happened for both Shabbat, weekdays, holidays, and Megillah readings, all in one consolidated place. We can use the search capability here to find a specific reading and filter the list. And as far as this program is concerned, that is all it takes to reserve a reading in Torah Readers. I hope you enjoy, and happy reading.